Hey everybody, hope you're well. In this vlog I'm going to talk about photography being quite a lonely business, or it certainly can be. As a freelance photographer, photography can be a lonely business. Invariably, you will spend the majority of your time entertaining yourself, and you have to learn to be able to balance your time working in the business and working on the business. And there's a big difference between the two. So for those of you who don't know the difference between working in and on the business, basically working in the business tends to be the reason why you picked up a camera in the first place. It was to take photographs, take nice photographs, nice images. And working on the business is the bits and bobs that really we find quite boring. So tax returns, invoices, and all the sort of the back office type of areas of actually running a business. And to be fair, working on the business tends to be a majority of the time. Don't think that by creating lots of nice photos and pushing them out on social media is the larger percentage of what you do if you're building a business or if you have a business. It's the behind the scenes element of what it is that you have to do that will determine whether or not your business lasts and grows and develops. But one of the most difficult parts one of the most difficult areas is remaining subjective about your own work and your processes. So with no one to bounce off of, it's very easy to convince yourself that what you're doing is actually working, when in fact it simply isn't. Photography is a subjective minefield. So how can you tell whether what you're doing is leading you along the right path? Well, there are a number of ways to identify this. Firstly, if you're inundated with calls, emails, requests for your services, likelihood is whatever it is that you're doing is working, so stick with it. But remember, you have to be careful because trends change, processes change, and if you don't change and adapt with the times, what you're doing now may not work six months down the line. So you have to be prepared to tweak your processes and to tweak how you edit and how you process your work in order to stay ahead of the curve. If you don't fall into this category and you haven't got people knocking at your door and inundating your inbox with requests, it may be an idea to surround yourself with like-minded people, so other photographers, other creatives, and bounce off of them, feed off of their energy, and tweak your processes. It doesn't have to be a major tweak. It might just be something, just that one thing that you're not doing, but you don't know that you're not doing it until somebody points it out. So for example, join a club, sign up for a course, even start a group. The bottom line is you have to love what it is that you do, because if you don't, this will be reflected in the work that you produce. It will be reflected in your workflow and your results. So if you struggle to motivate yourself about working in your business, it may be an idea to outsource this aspect and this area of building a business and of this area of business really. Pay somebody to do that part for you, which frees up your time to focus on the areas of the business the photography, the reason why you picked up a camera in the first place, and it allows you that time to focus on that aspect, and that will only prove to enhance your business. It'll give you the time to focus on what it is that you love to do, because this could be the one thing that's holding you back from really excelling. Guys, I hope what I'm saying is going in and it's making sense, because it might be just those small things, that one little thing that you're not doing, that could take you to the next level, and really sort of push you and your passion out to the masses. And I mentioned about joining a club, creating a group, which I think's a perfect opportunity for me to mention the Corpus Callosum Facebook group that I've created in order to bring creatives together, not just photographers, not just videographers, or graphic designers. It's literally anybody and everybody who's in the creative market. It's a closed group. I will put the link in the description below, and it's basically just a place that we can come together, we can bounce off of each other, feed off of each other's ideas, help one another out, hopefully collaborate and refer work between us. And I say it is a closed group, and one of the requests when you sort of request to join the group is that you leave a link just to wherever it is that you showcase your work, be that Instagram or website, just so we get an idea of the different creative aspects that are covered within the group, and then maybe if someone throws up, say, oh, I need a graphic designer, we can look through and say, well, this is the group of graphic designers, and we can target and those individuals a lot quicker, because sometimes posts get missed, and that's the reason behind it. So love for you to check it out, love for you to join the community. Remember guys, be creative, be inspired, be you.